we got Daniel who's calling in from Canada. Daniel, you are live on Truth Wanted. What is going on?
Hi guys. Hi John. Hi Dan.
Hi.
Hello, hello. We got international calls today,
This is
baby.
great.
We got Australia, we got Canada, and we got a British guy from Texas, which counts.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
Right?
he's from Birmingham. So yeah, great.
Yeah.
Good on him.
So what's going on, Daniel?
I just wanted to talk about the alien abduction phenomena again. About I've called in before to you, Dan.
Of course.
We've talked before.
Of course. Of course.
And,
Of course.
and I just think that, you know, it's been going on for like 60 years now, and there's been like tens of thousands, I don't know how many reports there are, and it continues to this day. And to me, I wonder, like, it's either three things. Either they're all lying. I mean, let's put it this way. Some are definitely lying, but there's a significant number, I think, that are just telling the truth. And of those people, is it all just a strange mental phenomenon that we don't understand?
Wait, when you say you think there has to be a significant people that are telling the truth, what do you mean by that? Because, like, I agree that there's people who definitely believe that they saw a UFO, but does that mean that they're telling the truth in that that's what actually happened, though?
Right. And out of all of those stories, and you say that some aren't true and some are, what about the stories would make something true versus something that isn't true, and how would you tell those apart?
Yeah, that's a good question. I can't say for sure, but I just think that, I mean, I've had a UFO experience myself, sighting, an amazing sighting. Would you want me to tell you about that, or?
Well, I want to know, because, like, look, there's people every day that say they see, like, the Virgin Mary and stuff too, right? Like, that doesn't necessarily mean I think that, well, there has to be a smaller percentage within, like, a subgroup that is telling the truth there. Like, that's not where my brain would go, right?
Right.
But hold on. But that's a supernatural thing. I don't think the aliens have anything to do with supernatural. I don't believe in anything supernatural. As I told you before, the amazing Arthur C. Clarke had a great quote where he said, "Any significantly advanced technology will look like magic to us." And to me, that's what I think is going on. That's why.
But how do you know? How does he know? Because it might not look like magic to us. We might go, "Oh, that's cool," and now we have an explanation because we've seen how it's done. It's not necessarily, doesn't make it magic.
Or even just like,
no, I'm saying
like, go ahead.
No, I'm saying it's not. No, it's not magic. I mean, it will look like magic to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also think there's a reason why it has to be kept secret from the public. If for a fact that the government knows it's true. Like all the other conspiracies, they really don't make any sense of why they have to be kept secret from the public. But in this case, the UFO phenomenon and the alien phenomena, it would have to be kept secret from the public, because I think there are serious ramifications if we're told the truth, if I'm right.
What would the ramifications be? I want to know what they are. What is a ramification of finding out that there are actually alien life forms somewhere?
I think, well, I don't know about the finding out, but let's say the contact with any advanced technological society that comes across a primitive society, that primitive society is going to be wiped out if they take over that primitive society.
Okay.
And I think that's what they kind of fear, like that our civilization could be turned upside down because they could be so advanced.
I'm actually going to bolster your argument here, Daniel. I actually think there's even better reasons why a government would hypothetically keep that information safe. I think that knowledge would cause a panic, right? Like, that knowledge would definitely cause people to do some crazy shit if they found out it was real. There may be people that. Yeah, I mean, like, I mean, like, I would say that if a government body did have information, there is warrant that they would want to keep it secret. I don't disagree with that. It's just the matter of, okay, but do they though? You know what I mean? Like, how would we know if we did? Now, like, you know, I agree. There's lots of sightings and lots of people that are saying. I was reading in the news just the other day on Monday. There's folks here in Texas, a little bit north of Austin, that thought that they saw a UFO or some aliens in the sky, but it was just the Tesla satellites that they, not Tesla, but the
Starlink.
Starlink. I was gonna say Neuralink, but that's different. Starlink, the Starlink satellites and stuff, right? Like, I think
Right.
people are just really bad at identifying stuff in the sky at
Yeah.
night. I really think
And
that's what it is.
UFO doesn't always doesn't have to mean alien either. It's just an object that is unidentified.
I
It's just
agree.
an object that people don't
I
know
agree.
what it is. It could
Yeah.
be anything. It does, what
Yeah.
I don't understand why people
I agree.
automatically jump to, you know, a
Yeah.
superior being of some
Yeah.
description.
So, like, if
I-
aliens are real, right, Daniel? Like, and I'll let you speak here, but if aliens are real, I'm not gonna believe it because of UFO evidence. It
Mhm.
has to be more than UFOs. I think it has to be, like, direct contact with aliens or even just, like, a fucking video of some aliens. But, like,
Well,
just the phenomenon of seeing well, I know what you're gonna say, which it could be fake, and yes, it's true.
yeah, right.
But I'm just saying, like, it just stuff in the sky is not gonna be enough for me,
Right.
you know?
Because it could be anything. It could be
Yeah.
a hot air balloon or one of those little
Yeah,
Chinese
unless
lanterns. You know.
NASA came out with a report tomorrow and they're like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, we do definitely think this is aliens," like, that would probably sway me, but, you know,
And
I don't think it's gonna
I'm a
happen.
massive fan
Well,
of there being alien life. I would love for there to be alien life somewhere, and because of what we know about convergent evolution, like, and just how other planets are, just through observation, there's the chances are there is some form of life
Yeah.
billions of light years away. Would they travel all the way to this little dot in the Milky Way galaxy to come and visit some of us? I don't know. The only way I think I'd believe it is if
John?
a little spaceman came and slapped me in the face.
Yeah.
I think that would
John,
convince me.
Go ahead, Daniel.
maybe the reason is because they're already in our solar system. Maybe they live in planets and moons in our solar system, and there's
Maybe.
and photographs.
Maybe.
Well, look at Mars. You guys should look at the anomaly channels on YouTube, where these guys they have hundreds of pictures of anomalies that look like statues, that look like
You mean
structures, that
the
look like
pictures
animals.
that people think that there's faces and statues and stuff on rock formations? Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean,
With clever shadows
It's a
and
lot more than
the way
that.
light falls and yeah.
yeah, but like, isn't it
You're
interesting
not
that we would find? But isn't it interesting, Daniel, that if we're currently being visited by aliens, we somehow find all of these statues and things, but like no actual life signs
Mhm.
anywhere? Like, don't you
Right.
think that if we're
No, but
looking
there
at
are
all this
signs of life.
civilization, we would figure that out? What's that?
There are signs of life on Mars. So you can
Well, I'm not saying it.
There also seem to be little. There also seem to be
Yeah.
little beings that look like insectoid beings that use tools and stuff. You can see this in
Wait,
the NASA.
what?
This is
they-
brand new
Wait,
information.
wait,
I
hold
don't
on,
think
wait.
I've
You're
ever
saying
heard
the
that
videos?
before.
Wait, this is different. Are you saying the videos show insectoid people?
Using tools.
pictures. Pictures,
Pic-
yes.
Pictures?
Yes. You can see
Pictures?
it in NASA's billion pixel picture of Mars. There's one, and then they started to restrict the viewing of it. They're covering it up. That orange pinky haze is bullshit. That's not. They're covering it up. They're making everything look the same. They want everything to look like just like rocks and sands.
Do you not think,
You have to
though,
look-
it
you
would
have to
be
check out the anomaly channel.
I don't understand why they would hide something like a little insect
So,
person
well,
using a
okay.
tool.
Right.
So, like, the aliens are okay with us sticking a rover on Mars and taking
Yeah.
pictures, but they don't want us to take pictures of the people? What? What's the
Yeah.
relationship there?
Yeah.
Daniel, you still there?
Did we
Hello?
lose him? Oh,
Oh,
Daniel.
I think we did lose him. Okay, so
Oh,
we just got into the lore. Hold on. We just got into something else. See, just like that other caller, John, maybe we just need to let people talk about and keep going until they get to the real. That's the meat
The
right
r-
there.
yeah, right.
That's the special sauce. I want to know about the insectoids. What's
They
going on
use
with the
tools.
insectoids?
They have tools. This is brand new information. Surely something like this, a big like if it was seen initially, but then they hid it. There's still enough people that saw it initially that would have like captured that information and been sharing it every way. The insectoids cut off Daniel.
I mean, I'm saying that shit would go viral, but also
wouldn't it?
like I thought he was talking about like, oh, you can see faces and stuff, and it's just like,
Yeah,
that's like
yeah.
a common thing, right? He's saying there's like pictures of aliens on Mars, which is
It's,
like,
are little insectoid Martians going around and making mini Mount Rushmores? Is
Well,
that what's
yeah.
going on here?
Is that what's going on? Do they have an
feel
atmosphere?
like
Do they
that's where
not
it's
need an
going.
atmosphere?
I
And they're just like, what do they eat? There's no
Who knows?
ecosystems.
Right?
Where's the food coming from? I don't
I
understand.
don't know.
I
I
don't
don't get it.
understand.
That
And
was fun, though.
they let us like cross international. We have manifest destiny on Mars here, and we're colonizing an indigenous people. Is that what's happening? Are we doing
I guess so.
another thing here? Oh man, there's so
Well,
many
and in
questions.
50 years' time, when we finally land on Mars, is there going to be a little insect colony with a welcome sign that they use their little tools to make? Welcome.
Maybe Elon Musk is actually an insectoid in disguise.
Oh,
And the reason why he wants us to get to Mars is he wants to go home, dude.
we've had enough of conspiracies today, Dan. Come on.
If anybody is an alien, I'm gonna say top 5 like possibilities. Elon Musk is up there.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
I don't think that's controversial. If
No.
it is, don't at me on Twitter. I think
John Travolta as well.
John Travolta. That's another
there.
one. Also, another hot take. Side note: I think if anybody's in the Illuminati, it's Beyonce. But I've been saying that for a long time. A lot of things there.